Hello and welcome back to August Weekend. Today I'm gonna do the new YouTuber tag, and I was tagged by Katie at Katie Rose Loves. If you see me looking at my phone, that's because the questions are here and I'm gonna read them off and answer them for you. Some people think my name is August, but my name is actually Jennifer and everyone calls me Jen. I don't think anyone really calls me Jennifer unless it's like I'm in trouble or something. Everyone calls me Jen. Well, I've watched YouTube videos for a really long time. I've been really into like all the beauty and style videos, and then also just things like, you know, music videos or other artists that are like, they can use YouTube as their platform. So it wasn't until about last year that I really seriously considered it. I'd had my Vine account for about a year and I was really enjoying that, and I just wanted a place where I could kind of expand on the content that I'm posting there. So this January on the 1st I posted my first YouTube video and I've been enjoying it ever since. My channel is primarily about style, but I would say that because I'm someone who has a lot of different interests, you'll be able to see a lot of other things that I like. So, you know, I'll probably talk about music and TV shows and movies and my favorites. I might even end up making videos about those kinds of things. I'm really into kind of like health and fitness and kind of like changing into a healthier lifestyle, as well as talking about important things like anxiety and, you know, social phobias and stuff like that, and just kind of like talking about things and using this as a platform to kind of create a community, I guess you could say. I think that at times a lot of people have a lot of similar or intersecting situations in their lives, and it can be hard to talk to people like face to face. Sometimes it's a lot easier to talk to someone online because, you know, you can think about what you're gonna say and it's a lot less intimidating. So I think it would be cool if I kind of like not only talked about style and beauty and things like that, but talked about some, you know, really serious issues as well, and kind of helped people feel like they had a place or someone who they could talk to. And also I kind of like, you know, the whole lifestyle stuff as well, and making vlogs. I put my first vlog up. I think when this goes up it'll be last week. So yeah, you can check it out if you want. I really like making vlogs. And yeah, it's just gonna be a whole bunch of stuff mixed together with style. I would say I got super passionate about makeup in university very late in the game. I kind of experimented with makeup in high school, but it wasn't until university that I knew what Sephora was, basically. And I'm just gonna create the style version of this question and say that it was probably since I was younger, but because my memory is really bad, I'm gonna say high school was when I became super passionate about what I was wearing, putting together outfits, and just making that extra effort, because I think that like really early in the game I realized that what I was wearing really affected my confidence and how I was acting and feeling in social situations. And yeah, I think it was definitely in high school, and I have some very embarrassing memories floating through my mind right now of things that I wore back then. Besides makeup, I would say that my bigger interest is style, as well as music. I really love music, things like pop or K-pop or indie. And then I really love movies and TV. I went to film school and I work on film sets, so I'm really into just this whole idea of storytelling, and I went to university to get my psychology degree, so anything that is like very psychology based, I'm just very into that. I would say that maybe like something odd is that I'm both an introvert and an extrovert. I can either, you know, be on my own for like hours and be fine and, you know, not like need people around me, and then other times, like when I'm in my comfort zone, I'm very loud and outgoing. And yeah, I think that it's kind of interesting to realize that I'm both, because for a long time I felt like I had to be one, but the more I realize that I'm both, the more I'm able to like put myself in situations that I know I'll feel more comfortable in. My favorite TV show of all time is going to be Lost. That show, like, you know, I understand people that get tattoos about Lost. That is how into Lost I am, okay? I was just obsessed with it with my brother. It was kind of like the thing that we bonded over when it was like airing. And if you want to know how obsessed I was, when the 3rd season came out, it was like the summer that like all the episodes were released. My brother dared me to watch the entire season without stopping. So of course I said yes. And I watched it for like, I don't even know how long, maybe like 18 hours or something without sleep. I ate, but I didn't sleep. That is serious dedication. And for current shows that I'm watching right now, like currently the shows that I'm keeping up with, I love The Good Wife. Like, I absolutely love The Good Wife so much. And every person that I talk to, I'm like, have you seen it? Because you need to watch it. If you're into shows that just like are very strong female, not afraid to talk about feminism, or like not even afraid to like show the idea of feminism without like talking about it, then you will love The Good Wife. I also love Grey's Anatomy and Pretty Little Liars I'm watching right now. And if I'm being honest, I love Keeping Up with the Kardashians. It's a recent obsession of mine. My favorite color is Seafoam Green, but a close second is like a very pastel violet lavender color. I would say that if I'm not working, you could find me listening to music or watching movies or TV shows. Maybe if the weather's nice, going for a run. I'm really into running. And yeah, I also make smoothies and juices and salads and obsess over creating the perfect recipe. And also I look at pictures of dogs because I really want a dog. I'm definitely a saver. I think that like my instincts are always to save, and spending money really like stresses me out a little bit. I'm not saying that I'm not someone who doesn't buy things, but I definitely don't buy things very often. And if I do, I like think about it. And I think that like I've asked people this and no one else does this, but I'll like want to buy things and I'll go and I'll like shop online and find a whole bunch of stuff, and then I'll put it in my basket, and then I'll just leave it there, and then eventually, you know, the basket expires and I'm like, oh, I won't buy it. Hands down, Princess Ariel. I want to be a mermaid and I want to sing all those songs on repeat forever. My favorite beauty product is probably the foundation that I wear. I found it a few months ago, I think. I'm pretty sure that it was Rach Loves who recommended it. It was like an affordable drugstore foundation, and I went and I checked it out, and I finally found a foundation that matched my skin tone and had like full coverage, and basically my life changed, and I want to buy 10 of them. I'm running low and I already have a full one waiting. I'll leave the name of the foundation in the description box. So my favorite perfume, there's 3, and it's because I don't wear the same one every single day. I wear it based on situations. So I brought them, it's like a show and tell. I brought them to show you. Right now in the winter time, I would say that the one I wear the most is this Cashmere Glow by Bath & Body Works. And I really like this because it just smells very warm and cozy, and when I wear it I get a lot of compliments, and it's just a body spray, and I think that you can get like shower gel, shower scrub, and body lotion as well, and it lasts so long because it's a body spray. So yeah, I'm really into that. And then I wear that like most days in the winter. Sometimes I'll wear Zoella's perfume, which I got last year when I was in England, and this smells so good. I think it's called It's called Let's Spritz Fragrance Body Mist. It just smells very light, fresh, floral, and sweet. So in the summertime I wear this more often, but I like to wear it still in the winter because it just reminds me of my vacation and makes me really happy. Today I'm actually wearing a mix of that and this one. This perfume, I think that it might be called Zara because it doesn't have any other name on it. It's very old. I'm not sure if they still make it. I got this a very long time ago as a Christmas gift from my brother, but yeah, this smells like warm embers and honey, and I basically wear this if I want to feel like confident and like a girl boss. So if ever I have meetings and stuff, I'm probably wearing this. So this is like so hard, and I literally have the hardest time if you even ask me who my favorite like artists are. So please forgive me when I say that I have to tell you 2 favorite songs. My first one is, I'm doing it chronological so as to not force myself to actually choose which of these 2 is my favorite. So the first one that I heard, the one that I heard first, I was 14 or 15. I think it was like 2005, and it's Here We Go Again by Paramore. The first time I heard this song, it was live, and it was like in this small town in Canada in this tiny bar. I think that you could only fit like 100 or like 300 people in the bar, and it was my first like show. It wasn't like a huge concert, it was like a very small show in a very small venue, and Paramore, who I'd never heard of before, was opening for a band called Armor for Sleep, who I was very into, and we got there and this band was playing and I was like, whoa, like this band has a girl singer. And then they were singing this song and the lyrics said in the chorus, I will read them for you. I'll write you just to let you know that I'm alright. Can't say I'm sad to see you go, 'cause I'm not. Well, I'm not. And I don't know what it was, but like something about those lyrics really stuck with me, and it was just so like, I don't know. So anyways, I was very into them and my brother knew, so he found their album for me like the next week or something, and I've been a massive Paramore fan ever since. I've like seen them almost every single time they've come to Canada, which is a lot of times, and like me and Haley, the singer, we think that we're like either the same age or like 1 year apart, and so the music that they've made as I've grown up has kind of like really, I've connected to it and related to it a lot, and there's just like so many songs by Paramore that if I listen to it, I remember exactly what I was going through when that song came out, and it's just very like special. It means a lot to me, and yeah. My second favorite song is probably Anything Could Happen by Ellie Goulding, and I'll read a part of those lyrics for you as well. Her saying anything could happen in the song is a big part of why it's my favorite. I mean, the melody and the beat are like so infectious and light compared to what she's actually talking about, and I don't know, it's just a very kind of inspiring and motivating song for me. But besides the Anything Could Happen, the part of the song that I really do enjoy is the part where she sings, I'll give you everything you need, but I don't think I need you. And I think that I probably, you know, years later when this song comes out, it's kind of saying the same thing that the first song is saying, but I just really like the idea of, you know, you grow so attached to certain situations, locations, memories, or people in your life, and you know, I think that society makes us feel like we have to rely on those things a lot of the time, and I think that there is so much strength in realizing that we don't need certain things to survive. And whenever I hear a song that kind of like talks about that, I just really like it because it's so easy to become dependent on something. And once you realize that you're gonna be okay without it, it's like you're in a whole different world and you're just so much stronger for it. So I really love those two songs. You can check them out if you'd like. I'll actually leave a link to them in the description box. I'll find them on YouTube or iTunes or something like that. The last question is, what is your favorite lipstick? And it's kind of a hard question for me because I don't wear lipstick, but this actually is called a lipstick, so it's funny because I'm actually wearing the lipstick that I bought from the haul that I did, the Ellie Goulding lipstick, and I really like it, so that might become my new favorite. But this is the Too Faced Melted Liquefied Longwear Lipstick. And I've had this for a while now, maybe a year. I think that I might have talked about this in my what's in my bag video, but I wear this shade a lot. That's kind of like, you know, if I'm wearing signature looks or signature lipsticks, like that's the shade that I'm wearing, usually over like a Revlon Color Stay lip liner. So those were all of the questions. I really hope that you enjoyed getting to know me a little bit more. If you have any more questions that you would like me to answer, feel free to leave them in the comments below. I'll see you in my next video. Have a great day. Bye. I just dropped my phone.